Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks and Gainey Titan. I have a small change to announce in the way the channel is going to be run in the immediate future. Tuesdays are going to become devoted to Fantasy Grounds videos. I have a player that I have noticed has never really used any of the automation features on Fantasy Grounds, and or any of the features on Fantasy Grounds really. And I've asked him about it, and he said to assume that he knows nothing about Fantasy Grounds. So I'm going to take him at his word. I'm going to do a series of videos showing people how to use a virtual table top application like Fantasy Grounds, well specifically Fantasy Grounds, assuming that they have no prior knowledge and that they're not terribly good with computers to begin with. For those of you that don't know but might be interested, Fantasy Grounds is an application, can we go to fantasygrounds.com, and it allows you to play pen and paper role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, Savage Worlds, Call of Cthulhu, on a computer with people who are not who are remotely located. One person hosts the game, everybody else joins in on client versions of the game, and you then play your pen and paper role-playing game as if they were there in the room with you, except they're not. They're in on this client. It doesn't do voice, so you have to have a separate voice system when you're using Skype or Discord or TeamSpeak or whatever. So back to the game. We're on Cliff, we're in the Churchill III, and I want points, which means I need to do damage to enemy tanks, which is why I came to this side of the map, because there's nearly always some enemy tanks try and push the gap here between the two hills, and it gives me something to shoot at. And in this case quite a lot of tanks have come, and they're all coming in more or less the same direction, they're all doing more or less the same thing, so I can pretty much keep firing and I'm hitting people, which is very useful, because the more damage I do, the better the chance I have of getting points, because I get high experience, and the more points I get, the quicker I am to getting kaiju. It is pretty much wall-to-wall tier 5 game, and we've had quite a few customers here at this corner. Do have people that are throwing themselves in the way between me and the enemy guns, which helps, though I wish they'd be a little bit more considerate about it. We are losing tanks on this side, of course, but that is kind of the name of the game, and I think it's time for me to start pushing out. So, bounced one off the T-67, but he decides not to hang around there because somebody shot at him, and he's wise enough to know that the armour on the T-67 isn't going to bounce too many shots. There's the Defiance Matilda backing up there. Another very dangerous gun. And I'm starting to take fire, and artillery's starting to take an interest in the proceedings. Another Churchill III. So now I'm starting to take damage because both the Churchill III and the Defiance Matilda are actually starting to penetrate me, and I'm tracked, so I'm facing the Defiance Matilda, and I don't have any repair kits left. Now I'm at a better angle for the Defiance Matilda, but I need to get rid of this Chinu because he's spotting me, and Matilda's probably spotting me as well, but I need to just keep moving, because sitting here in the open probably favours the Matilda more than me. However, I need to get rid of the Matilda before I can deal with the T-67. Assuming I don't get any help or assistance, there's still a couple of tanks back there. So the Defiance Matilda keeps poking out. I can probably protect my tank better in my location than he can at his, because I can penetrate through his turret. You know, he can penetrate through mine, depends on how well he knows his way around the tanks. I just backed up there a bit, the Black Prince Matilda took out the T-67, so now it's safe to go around the corner. There are only 3 enemy tanks remaining, there's only 2 enemy tanks remaining now. The heavy tank that was over by the hill with the lighthouse is gone. I didn't go that direction with the Churchill III, although I think it's probably the more important region. The region between the hill with the lighthouse and the hill here behind me is one of the most important locations on this map, but Churchill III is so slow that by the time we get there the battle is frequently over. Whereas on the gap, down on the one line, it can actually be quite decisive because it's got a very, very good gun and it's very good in the anti-tank role. Now, I just spotted the artillery and it's a birch gun, and we know it's active because it had shot in there earlier on. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but very rapid firing, very active gun, and he's actually managed to shave some more health off me there. I think another shot and he's done for me. These Panzer III, Panzer IV is AFK. It's definitely not responding, reacting in any way to being shot at. So I don't think there's a player behind those controls, and that tank is just sitting there idle. That, however, is it. Game over. We managed to get 5 kills. Didn't sneak the top gun. I suppose it might have been worth trying for the T-67, but then he might have taken me out as well. So in the final analysis, we get lots and lots of ribbons, crew experience. So we get a high caliber. We get first class mastery. We have steel wall. We've had the first mark of excellence, but we've had that for quite some time. And we come first by experience. So that was all in all a very good game. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more, please give the channel a subscription. And I'll catch you all again soon.